Jurassic Park. Who doesn't love it? A movie well known for being about dinosaurs. But what if there were 3 Jurassic Parks? What if there were Jurassic Park 3, the video game? Jurassic Park 3 Island Attack came out in August of 2001, the same year as the movie Jurassic Park 3, which it is pretty loosely based on. The reception of this game was not great, but I was pretty curious, so I decided to take a deep dive and see just how mid this game really is. Play the footage! After some fuck-ass dinosaurs damage our plane, we are sent careening to the island surface of a place called Site B, also called Sorna, an old InGen facility now overrun with a thriving ecosystem of deadly dinosaurs. Alright, I have to admit, the map animations are pretty cool. Now we get to meet Dr. Grant, our protagonist, sole survivor of the crash, and now stranded in Dino Hell. After navigating away from the crash site and running from a withered-looking beast, I discovered a breakable crate, which I proceeded to pound into with the force of 1,000 suns. In a building, I discovered a flare gun, which I will proceed to use many times over the next 3 hours to blow up conveniently placed gunpowder boxes, and absolutely fucking destroy any dinosaur who tries to fuck with me. And then, the music stops. I open another crate and get a key card allowing me to progress. But not so fast! Before I could make my speedy getaway, debris blocked the door, and a large beast decided to trifle with me. Fortunately, there seemed to be a nearly endless supply of gunpowder crates falling from the heavens, a sign of divine agent Dr. Ian Malcolm, Jurassic Park character and avatar of God, that my holy flare gun would see my task complete.
Oh shit.
Well everyone, we did it. We beat Jurassic Park 3. I woke up in a cold sweat. I lowered myself onto my gamer throne and I booted up Island Attack again. For there are 7 more stages of Island Attack. More dinosaurs must die. For Ian. Stage 2 starts with us on a new location on the island, attempting to gain access to a motorbike to continue. So I work my way through a labyrinthine and abandoned warehouse structure, fighting new dinosaur variants and blowing myself up more often than not. We activate the generator and then use a pool of hazardous water to slowly electrocute a bunch of dinosaurs to death. Because that's just what heroes do. After frying the last of those godless, overgrown, hairless turkeys, the pool of acid they had created faded away and allowed us access to the motorcycle key. We can now plow through the army of velociraptors that inhabit the road forward. And that's all for Stage 2. I'm sure Stage 3 will be fun. We ride our motorcycle along a hazardous path, avoiding huge pitfalls and velociraptors, running in either direction. I just about managed to squeak my way through the level with a centimeter of health left. Stage 4 is the first side-scroller part, and our first introduction to a new dinosaur type. We also get access to the grappling hook, which is very cool, but only used like 4 times total. We also get the tranquilizer, which lets us make a cloudy haze that completely pacifies any dinosaurs that enter its area. Then comes one of the more clever parts of the game, where you have to let one of these charging dinosaurs attempt to attack you, slamming itself into this rock enough times until it breaks. And then we're over, baby. Stage 5, here I come. In Stage 5, we get trapped in a museum area via a very menacing and very tenacious red raptor. It leaves us only one way to go, so we head up to the second story and move deeper into the structure. Our goal here is to find an additional way out, which might seem impossible until you remember I have a holy weapon and a holy mission. Kill as many dinosaurs as humanly possible. After knocking a blue raptor onto its ass by dropping a pillar onto it, we start blowing up the floor in order to work our way back down to otherwise inaccessible areas of the ground floor. We drop into the remains of what was once a restaurant, now full of little dinosaur guys that love to shoot their goo, and then we find an exit. The only problem? It's locked. So, after taking a quick break to pray to Ian Malcolm, I set out to find the key. A key ring can be seen on top of a display cage, but it won't stay on the ground unless there's something in it, which means we need to summon a dinosaur to trap. After interacting with the objects in the room, our favorite red guy appears. No, not that one. He attempts to shred me limb from limb, but with divine guidance, I shoot the lever, locking the beast in the cage. The evil beast rattles the cage, causing the keys to fall off. I scoop them up and I scamper away. After Stage 5, the game really picks up the pace, so let's knock this out. Stage 6 is another side-scroller and includes a lot of pterodactyls, boulders, and moving platforms. After dying valiantly like 8 times to these various causes, I make my way up the mountain. Then the next boss fight, which, based on previous boss experience in this game, I expected to be at least a little bit difficult, but it was actually extremely easy. But you just trick this dumbass pterodactyl into flying these boxes a couple times, and it leaves you alone. Now, I will admit, I was losing my mind trying to do this part. No wonder our plane crashed. You can't go 2 inches in the air without smacking directly into a pterodactyl. Stage 7 is all about running fast and eating ass. I kill basically 0 dinosaurs this time around, because I don't really have to. This entire section is about running through it as fast as possible. While you could definitely pause to kill them all, I think treating it as a chase scene, this part is pretty fun. We navigate some bridges as I failed a platform. And eventually, I must face down a small army of dinosaurs that cling to my body. There are far too many of them to fight normally, so I use the conveniently placed boulders to crush as many of them as possible. Only after we execute these creatures are we permitted to continue. Behold, Stage 8. After surfing some crates down a canal, we can hop over to the main area of the level. Then, we get to see an old friend. Big ol' green beast has returned, summoning debris from the heavens to fuck me sideways as I desperately attempt to blast gunpowder barrels. Soon, the dreaded green beast flees again, and we are free to clear the way with our flare gun. Now all we have to do is walk to the boat. That was a lie. I lied to you. Now, we get to see an even older friend. The withered beast. He once again chases us, mouth agape in a malformed attempt at a soy jack. When he cannot chase us, he flings crates. But I'm wise to his tricks, and soon, I'm on the docks. We hop on the boat as the withered beast flings one last crate. Then we're away, sun rising at our backs as we successfully escaped the island. And that is the end of Jurassic Park 3. When it comes to Jurassic Park games, you could definitely do better, but all in all, What? Oh god! Oh!